7's The Good Doctor takes on sexual harassment in timely new episode. Sexual harassment is going under the knife on The Good Doctor. In this week's mid-season finale episode of 7's breakout medical procedural, which has surpassed This Is Us as the highest-rated network drama in the US, surgical resident Claire Browne, Antonia Thomas, encounters a new doctor who is dubious than she first realizes. He's very friendly from the beginning, and there's a sense of confusion from Claire's point of view from the start as to what his intentions are, says Freddie Highmore, who stars as Claire's colleague, Sean Murphy, an autistic savant. It reflects the struggle of so many women in the workplace, of potentially feeling guilty or responsible, and hopefully reaching that point of Claire realizing she's done nothing wrong. It's a big episode, and it's extremely current, Thomas adds. It's a huge learning curve for Claire, and she has to really dig deep to find the courage to deal with that situation. I think it will resonate a lot with women, especially in the current climate. The timely episode, titled Sacrifice, was written before the scores of sexual abuse allegations against Hollywood power players made headlines, starting with mega producer Harvey Weinstein in October. But accusers' stories did have an impact on the Good Doctor cast and creator David Shaw while shooting. The more I read, the more I wanted to make sure we were honest with it all, says Shaw, who shepherded another hospital hit with Fox's House starring Hugh Laurie. We're exploring the insidiousness of subtle harassment in the workplace. Unfortunately, the nature of this sort of harassment is that there are men who are very well versed in walking the line in deniability, but who are threats and predators just the same. It makes it harder on the women involved to know what to do and how to handle it. The episode also throws a wrench into the relationship between Sean and Dr. Glassman, Richard Sif, Sean's surrogate dad and mentor who helped get him the job at the hospital. Despite being his constant champion, Glassman encourages Sean to go to therapy, which he stubbornly opposes. He refuses the suggestion and Glassman refuses to back off, and it reaches a very unfortunate climax, Shaw says. For Sean, who has gradually gained confidence and the trust of his peers over the course of the season, it's the anxiety that he's been building over the last few episodes in terms of wanting independence and not being sure what that means for him, Highmore says. That builds toward this big confrontation between him and Dr. Glassman and the start of this breakdown in communication between the two of them. Despite these darker developments, Good Doctor is still imbued with the trademark positivity that has made it such a smash in its freshman season, averaging more than 17 million viewers weekly. Highmore believes the show's authentic portrayal of autism and feel-good, case of the week's storylines are what resonate with viewers. There's an optimism to Sean that people are drawn to today, when there seems to be some of that hopefulness lacking elsewhere, Highmore says. He's a good person. He's not judgmental. He always tries to see the good in people, and believes that if you do the right thing, things will turn out okay.